Hi guys. Why do my teeth look so yellow? It's fine. Let's just explain the current situation. I feel like I'm just having an allergic reaction to everything and anything right now. I took a antihistamine this morning. Because I get really bad hay fever, right? But when I get bad hay fever, I'm also itching. Like my whole face is itchy. I feel like there's a rash just trying to like rip its way out of my skin. I'm being really dramatic. I'm absolutely fine. Anyways, I thought I want to have a little really chilled sit down. I was gonna do get ready with me, but I'm not getting ready. I'm not putting anything on my face. I'm not getting dressed. I'm actually currently in my boyfriend's bear onesie. I'm having a chilled day. I took my day off today, which I'm very fortunate to be able to do. I'm in my Lucille phase. Any of you girlies know what I mean. So the vibes are very much chilled, in bed a lot, not doing much, low energy, just enjoying the small things. That's the vibe that's going on here today. I'm gonna put some pseudo-cream on my face just to kind of cover up a few little spots I've got going on. I don't know if this actually does anything. Like, this is what I mean. I've just got a really intense itch on my face there. I don't know, I don't really want to put too much pseudo-cream on. So my skin's a bit odd because sometimes it's absolutely fine, but these little patches here, don't know if you can see them, they are very like dry patches. I've got some, yeah, see, so I've just itched that and it's just like going crazy for no reason. So I get them around here as well. Just these like weird dry red blotchy patches. I don't know what they are, I'm not sure. Have I just got very close to the camera? I wanted to lean back originally. I wanted to lean back on my boob cushion, but it's too far away. I'm currently hunched over. It's not that comfortable, to be fair, but this is my favourite spot to film. So yeah, first thing to talk about is my UTI. I don't know what's going on. Basically, the past like 3 weeks, I've had what I can describe as a UTI. I've been pissing all over the place, basically. It's not even been that painful. Any of you will know out there who've ever had a UTI. Did that make sense? If you've ever had a UTI, you will know that sometimes it can be really painful, like when you actually like pissing, it's like, can't wait for this to end. It wasn't like that this time around. I've just been I keep saying pissing, I need to stop. I've just been weeing all over the place, guys, and I've been drinking loads of water to try and like flush it out my system, and long story short, it just wasn't working and something just still wasn't quite right. So I was calling the doctors, about 80 times, literally about 80 times, and it's so annoying because you don't even go on hold. Like, it doesn't say like you are 14 in the queue. It literally just hangs up. I call them 3 seconds later, do do do, tap it again, do do do, tap it again, I got sick of it. I'm sorry, I'm impatient. I was like, what do you want me to do? Sit here for an hour, just tap it? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Especially because when you get through to them, they're rude. They're really rude. Obviously not all medical staff, receptionists, whatever, are rude. I've spoken to many lovely receptionists at the doctor's, but you know what I mean. You get through and you're like, was it worth the wait? It wasn't. Did I get an appointment? No, I didn't. Anyway, I decided, I've done it before, I went through Boots. There's a Boots doctor. It's actually, I'll leave the link down below if anyone's interested. Obviously, you do have to pay for it, which is a bit frustrating, especially in my case when you get your prescription, and then for some reason, you just don't have a UTI anymore. So I spent £23 for no reason, apparently. I've got it right here. It's over there, actually. And I just think, I'm just assessing, basically. I'm just assessing my body. I'm going to see how I go the next couple of days. If something's still not quite right, I'll start taking them, but they're very strong antibiotics. I don't know how to talk. They're very strong antibiotics. I don't know why I can't say that word. I don't want to be taking them if I don't need them. Do you know what I mean? There's no point doing that. Just because I pay for them, I'm not going to take them. I'm trying to be kind to my body, do you know what I mean? Anyway, that's my little UTI story. If anyone is struggling with a UTI right now, I'm so sorry. Do try and go through your doctors, but if you can't, which I completely understand because it's a shambles at the doctors, I will leave a link down below to the Boots doctor. You basically just fill out a little form, you'll have a little conversation, a few texts, you know, back and forth with the doctor, and they'll ask you a few more questions just to make sure that it's right for you, and then they'll just say, right, it's fine, signed off, you know, they'll take the money out of your account, and then you go and pick them up at your nearest like Boots. So anyway, if you are interested, I will leave that back down below, but let's move on to the next thing that I'm going to talk to you about. So my boyfriend is actually going away for 2 weeks. Originally it was like 10 days, but it actually comes to about 2 weeks in total. He's going to Bhutan. I'm very excited for him. He's never been before. He's going with his dad. I'm really excited for him, but I'm also not excited because I'm gonna miss him a lot. I'm gonna miss him a lot. We live together, so it's gonna feel very different not having him here. I sound so dramatic because it's just like, it's literally like 13 days. It's less than 2 weeks, but it's a big deal because since me and my boyfriend have got together, we've basically spent every day together. I think the most amount of time we've not seen each other is like a week. It's gonna be an up and down 2 weeks, not just because he's not going to be here. I just get emotional about these things. I get nostalgic about yesterday. You know, I'm that kind of person. I'll cry about something that happened yesterday and think, oh my god, I'll never get that moment back. Let's sip some more water, get this apparently non-existent UTI out of my system. In other news, I have started a 30-day yoga challenge with my mum. We do yoga with Adrian. We do yoga with Adrian. We started, I think it's called the center, as in center, you know, center yourself. So I'm very excited about that. I have not moved my body properly in months. I don't know, I just haven't done it. I haven't danced, I haven't done any yoga. The most I've done is like walked, you know, to and from work kind of thing, which is actually quite a hefty walk, just trying to make myself feel better. That's about it. So I'm very excited, but I was doing it, I literally felt like my bones were hurting. I was like, why are my bones hurting? I was just doing downward dog for like a minute and I had to take a break. But you know, we've got to be kind to our bodies, got to listen to our bodies, you know. But I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited to get back into it and just, I don't know, feel more connected to my body and just have that bit of stillness back into the day, you know. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wait for my mum to come back from work to do that, but actually I don't think I can. I'm going on a date tonight, obviously because it's Sam's last day before he goes away tomorrow morning. We're gonna go watch a really cute movie that I'm definitely gonna cry at. Definitely, can't wait. But yeah, it's just a new little pocket of joy I've added to my life, you know, a bit of yoga. And it's not like a little bit of yoga, it's like 5 minutes in the morning. It's like intense, like 30 minutes a day. You know when your body just doesn't feel healthy? Should we put this on? Because I've got the light on. Let's let a bit of smoke out of it. The Sudocream's kind of ruining the vibe, isn't it? Sometimes I just feel like my body is just like slowly disintegrating. And I guess it is when you think about it. You know, we're all just slowly dying. But it just feels so like weak and so like neglected. Like neglected is the word. Like I just feel like I've neglected my body. Like I guess in some ways it's a good thing because I don't really think about my body. Like when I'm going through the day, I just do what I'm doing, which is quite nice. Like I just don't think about my body. I don't look at it and I just don't look at my body as much anymore. You know, there's times I'm feeling a bit sexy and I'll just like, you know, take a few saucy pictures, you know, but on a general like day-to-day basis I just don't think about my body, which yeah, like I said, in some ways is quite nice, but in other ways it's like I am just neglecting it in terms of like moving my body and like exercise and stuff. So I'm very excited to be getting back into that and building my strength back and just like, yeah, feeling better in myself. That's something I'm looking forward to. The last thing I've got to update you on, hold on. I am going to therapy again. Yeah. So my first session is next, I should know. I think it's next Tuesday. It's sometime next week. When I say first session, I've done therapy before. I have actually made a video on 10 things, I'll put it up on the screen. 10 things that I've learned in therapy. I've been in and out of therapy for about 5 years now. I took a little break for a while, I just did. It wasn't something I desperately needed, and I don't know, I just haven't been in therapy. Feelings about that, how do I feel? I'm feeling excited about it, to be honest. Like, the amount of times I just talk to myself and give myself therapy is a lot, and as much as I love doing that, sometimes it does feel good to like let someone else hear my little rants. And to be honest, the thing that I'm most excited about doing is just ranting about things. And I don't mean that in a sense that like I'm so angry and there's so much I need to get off my chest, but in a way there is a lot of things I could talk about, and there's a lot of things that I would like to just express and just be like, this is something I've noticed, like this is also something I do sometimes, and things like that. I'm just really excited to be back in therapy, you know? So I will update you on that, and I'll let you know in the next video, because obviously I don't know if I'm gonna like my new therapist. I think I will, just the vibe that I'm getting, you know, I saw her little picture. I just feel like I will like her. She also uses like a what's it called? I should know. Her modality is like the one that I kind of study, so I'm excited about that as well. Yeah, so that's what's going on with me, guys. There's a lot of exciting things happening. I guess like the focus for me at the minute is my health, getting my health back on track, making sure that I'm investing in my health and making sure that is the most important thing and that is my priority. So yeah, I hope everyone else is having a great time at the moment. If you're not, don't worry. Don't worry, you can just scroll through my YouTube channel and you'll see that there's many different versions of me. There's many different kind of videos that showcase times in my life where I'm not doing so great and times in my life where I'm just feeling great. I'm just feeling really good and things are going well, you know, and that's just over the course of the last 5 or 6 months of my life. So yeah, and that makes me feel better as well. Like when I scroll down and I stalk myself, basically, I'm like, wow, I remember when I was feeling like that. Like, I think, you know what I would recommend? I'm talking a lot, but this is something I used to do, but then I ran out of storage and then I started a YouTube channel, so I didn't need to do it anymore. I used to record myself on photo booth on my laptop like once a month, and I would do like a monthly like update for myself. Like some of them would start with me just like crying. I'd be like, yeah, things aren't good right now, and then the next one would be like, hi, future Laura, like I'm doing good, like everything's good. And I just found it fascinating, you know, just watching basically your life unfold, and you can watch it back and you can be like, oh my god, like did I really feel like that? You know, it's like a visual diary entry, you know? So I really recommend that you do that because it's just so fun. And that's it. That's the end of this video. I like this kind of vibe of video, you know. I do like, you know, when I've got makeup on and I'm really like showing up and I've got all my notes and stuff, and as much as I like that, I do love just sitting down and chatting with you and just updating you on what's new with me, what I'm up to. So yeah, that's it from me. Thank you once again for tuning in, and if this is the first time that you're watching my videos, hello! Do be sure to subscribe if you feel like it, if you want to come back next week for a little chit chat. I upload every Wednesday at 5. I'm gonna go now. I actually feel pretty out of breath. Sorry, I've just yawned. It looks like I've been crying my eyes out. I was gonna do a little performance for you and let you see how I can make myself cry, but we'll leave that to another day. Bye!